I feel very silly recording the YouTube video like this. Is this better? I don't know. I don't know where to record because my tripod is stupid. I just dropped my phone and broke my little microphone device. Now, if it was the microphone itself, it would have been fine, but because there's two of them, but there's only one of these that it came with. I can only assume it's working right now. It no longer says recording through USB device. Oh my god. Due to the increased amount of technical difficulties, we are switching to just a voiceover. I know the audio quality isn't going to be good, but this is the only other microphone I have, and I apologize for the weird little echo. This is not the start to the video that I wanted to have, but I am a little entertained, to be honest. So I'm glad I'm not frustrated, I guess. Oh, sorry, you can hear me moving in my chair. Today marks 1 week of not scrolling. Today is the 7th of July. Hopefully this video will go out tomorrow. Not the point. The point is, it's been a week now of me not scrolling. And it has been difficult, and I have struggled a little bit. But overall, I have not scrolled for a week. And I wanted to give an update for this July challenge, and I also wanted to talk about all the things I've done in this week, and then kind of talk about what I did and tips that could help you do something similar in the future. So first off, just some things that I have done this week instead of scrolling. I have made art. Now, I haven't made a ton of art, but I've been drawing a little bit, sketching, did a little bit of watercolor. I got a new printer/scanner for free, actually, at a garage sale. So I've set that up and I've started scanning some of my art prints, so I have them digitally. And I don't know, that just made me super happy. I really, really love it. I am obsessed. So another thing that I've done instead of scrolling is we've got a new table. I organized that table the other morning. I put my record player on it, I put the printer on it, and made that corner look a little prettier because it was kind of just a junk corner. So I was proactive about that, right? One of the things I've talked about was being proactive. So I set that up. I've also been proactive in keeping my desk clear. Not like 100%, but a lot clearer than it used to be before I did this challenge. Also, I have scheduled some appointments and ordered like some items I've been putting off. Like I can't find checks, so I ordered a checkbook finally. I made like a haircut appointment. I made a couple other appointments. Things that I've just been putting off for absolutely no reason, I've started doing. Also, the reason I am kind of doing this is I've been making a list of things that need to get done. So if I really don't know what to do and I want to scroll or I'm bored, I look at this list and I say, hey, I wanted to schedule a haircut. And then I work on that. So it's been a process. There's still some stuff I haven't done. But being proactive. Another thing that at least I will be doing in the future is I have currently signed up for a game jam. It starts on Friday. I know little to nothing about coding, but I think it'll be really good for me, considering one of my goals for the year is to create a small game. Going back to that creative side for a little bit, I have started working again on my shirt that I've been crocheting since March. We don't talk about how long that shirt is taking me to make. However, I have gotten more progress done on that, and I'm really excited about it. I've also slowly started writing. Now, I haven't been doing this as consistently as I would like. I've only done it, a couple times in the 1 week, but I am working on it. And the reason I haven't really been writing is because I may be playing a library organization game. And in this, I'm organizing a library of 3,000 books. I only have one more achievement left in that game. I am going to do it. So with all of this going on, all of these things I've done, it hasn't been easy to stop myself from scrolling. Yesterday especially, like I said earlier, was super difficult. And really all I wanted to do was sit there and scroll. But I pushed through it. I just crocheted. I listened to my audiobook. And I did it. I didn't open Instagram, which I still technically have because of my art account, not the point. I didn't open it, I didn't scroll, and I do feel a little bit accomplished there. So I want to talk about different ways that I have used to stop scrolling on social media. Number one is just to limit your access. I feel like, everyone's heard it all the time. If you don't want to eat junk food, don't have junk food in the house. That sort of thing. And it makes sense. So limit your access, delete all of your social medias. Even setting a timer, honestly, you can just click ignore and ignore the timer. I have done that so much. That timer does not help. You have to limit your access by getting rid of your access. Having these apps on your phone will just make them readily available, and it will increase your decision fatigue every time you consciously make the decision not to click on the app. So what this means, right, your decision fatigue, you are making that choice not to get on the app. But each time you open your phone and each time you see it, your finger will automatically want to do that, right? Because that is what you have been doing, that is your habit. And you have to fight that decision. And each time you fight that decision, you get a little more tired until eventually you don't have the energy or the strength to fight that decision. And you will automatically just click it again. It's real. Decision fatigue is real. And to cut that out completely, you need to just delete social media. There is no just 5 minutes. You can tell yourself you'll be on for just 5 minutes, but Instagram and TikTok and everything else is designed to keep your attention and suck you in, and you will not be on there for just 5 minutes. There is no way. If you do, I would be surprised. Another thing that I recommend is having access to hobbies at all times. I know it might sound very silly. If you're going out, like shopping, why would you bring like a sketchbook with you or something? But in those moments that we are bored, that is when we want to scroll the most, right? Because humans, we don't like being bored. We try to seek out that entertainment. And so to have something readily available for you to do will also help you stop thinking about scrolling. Say that you're going to the dentist, okay? And you get there, you're in the waiting room, and you look around and everybody is on their phone. Well, what else can you do except pull out your own phone, right? You're just sitting there waiting. There's nothing else to do. But instead, maybe you've brought a book, or maybe you've brought a sketchbook, or maybe you have a journal, or I don't know, anything else that could entertain you. Bring your DS. If you have a DS, bring a DS. Play Pokemon Black on your DS, right? Just do anything that will get you away from social media. People can just sit with their thoughts and be fine, but if you are trying to break that social media habit, don't try and sit there with your thoughts for more than a couple minutes. It's something that has to be developed and work, just like any other muscle. Your ability to be in your brain and think and not want to go on social media has to be built up. You can't just quit social media cold turkey. You can't just sit there in the dentist's office for 40 minutes thinking about nothing and everything in the universe. Maybe you can, but a lot of people can't. The last thing that I've done to limit myself from scrolling, honestly, is just texting people. Like yesterday, I really wanted to scroll, and so I texted a couple of friends, and I was like, I want to scroll right now. Sad face. I don't know why that helped, but it did. Also, I think maybe because then people started talking to me, and I was like, ooh, I can talk to people now, and I'm not just sitting here thinking about scrolling. So yeah. I also recommend, if you have trouble just getting off your phone in general, put it somewhere else. You don't always need to have your phone sitting right next to you. You can put it on the couch, 5 feet away. You can put it on the kitchen counter. You can put it in your room. You can put it in a drawer. It doesn't have to be on you at all times. Okay? Don't become a creature of the machine. Every time you hear notification, you run over there, turn it on immediately. The machine is controlling you. Take back control. Live your life the way you want to live it. I know I keep saying this is the last thing, but hopefully this is the last thing. Create a list of things that you just want to do. Be it fun little hobbies, be it life stuff, be it trips, anything. Make a list of goals that you want. So if you are bored and want to scroll and don't know what to do, you have this list that you can go back to and say, oh yeah, I did want to make a small game. I did want to go outside and be with nature more. And having this list made when you are in a good enough headspace to make it will help tremendously on those days where you don't want to make decisions. You don't want to have to figure out what you want to do. You just want to scroll. Be kind to yourself and make this list when you have the mental energy. So when you don't have the energy, you still have a list of things that you can do. So this is my 1 week of my Lock in July challenge. It ended up being a little more preachy than I thought. I have gone 6.5 days without scrolling. Oh no, now I know everything. No, but this is just the information I have, and I just want to share it and hopefully help you guys. Stay tuned, I have some fun projects in the works. They're theoretically going to get done because I'm not scrolling. Yay! So I'm really excited for what the rest of this month holds, and I hope you are too. Keep having a great summer. Enjoy your life. Go do something that makes you happy right now. Have a good one.